Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron1249 or G41 Oscar before Starfield Season 4, working on my companions. Now, Season 1, when I first played this game, I've already played and beaten Sarah Morgan's companion quest and Sam Coe's. Season 4, I was able to do Andrea's quest, and now I'm working on Barret's quest. Well, not his quest yet. I still have to, get him to like me enough. But I also need to do his other quests. So let's get to that.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
Yeah, you have something on your mind, don't you?
Do you have time to talk? I had a favor to ask.
Yeah.
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you. Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
Alright. Road to par. Take back to care. Yeah. Maybe, because I've been doing a lot of hostage rescues and he's yet to talk to me. So maybe if I complete this quest, he'll actually, want to talk more. Let's see, where is this place anyway? Oh, over here. Captain Star. I haven't even explored this place yet, so go figure. Let's see, Tempo Sigma. What does that say? Autonomous Dog Star Factory? What the hell does that mean? Let's just get going. It's kind of cool when you're looking for the temples because they're easy to find, especially since you land close by them. Jesus Christ, it's so bright. Like, it is literally hurting my eyes bright. But yeah, you normally land just close by the temple and all you gotta do is look around. Sometimes they even appear in view whenever you're, Oh, Barret requires power. Okay. Sometimes they appear into view when you're landing, and that makes it doubly easy to find. Telling all that, you can just look on the map and just look for structures. Ow. How is that? Okay, hold on, let me show you. See? Over here's a structure, but that's not what a temple would look like. But over here, if you're looking for a temple, all you gotta do is if you're having difficulty finding it, open up the map. You can easily find it. That was a good feature they added. The surface map. Oh, tell me I'm stuck. Barret, are you still with me? Yeah, he's behind me. Was that helium-3? I could always go for some helium-3. Alright, Barret, you still with us? Anytime now, Barret. Coming over the mountain. I want to see what this structure is. It's an abandoned industrial compound. Alright, Barret, let's get you your superpower, which I do believe I already know what it is. Hold on, gotta recharge my jetpack. Or whatever. Jetpack, pack, whatever you want to call it. Sigma Temple. Temple Sigma. Whatever you want to say in an order.
So, this is it. Just look at this place. Unbelievable.
Well, Barret, moment of truth.
Something's happening. Here we go.
Hello, universe. This is Barret, returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You've got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis. Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations, distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously. Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well. Going on 20 years now. But we're starting to turn the tide. Imagine all of the variations. It's endless. Amazing. Sounds like you don't have a daughter here, I take it. No, we talked about it, but no. We named her after Aja, my mentor. She died in the crossfire between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective decades ago. For me, Irvin died instead of Aja in that crossfire. She's best friends with Cora, and she's smart as hell. Of course she is. Oh, man. I only hope the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one. It's been so long. The horror of the infinite is the inclusion of the unimaginable. I promise. He's happy. We're happy. I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship. We can handle this. On it.
Well, so much for a good conversation. You Starborn had to ruin it. Come down here. Face us. Face me, Starborn. And Barret, Starborn. Or something. What kind of weapon are you using?
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barret that came here with you. For sure. I think. Is the ship my secret lair, then? I guess? I would have preferred something with more seating. And maybe a fireplace. Something cozy. Oh, well. Hey, at least I didn't pull an army of me's out of thin air, right? Imagine that. Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that's hard to describe. A second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it. True. How would I stand out in a crowd made entirely of myself anyway? Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just... me. Just regular Barret. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd. Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine. I thought so too. Other me, other Barret, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him, or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened. I lost my Irvin. I know that. I wish beyond anything that he appeared in that temple instead of me. But it helps to know there's an Irvin out there somewhere living a life full of love with someone like me. I can move forward with that thought in my heart. Sure, but give me some time. I want to use it a bit more. See what its limits are. I just need some time with it. That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway. Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine? Go ahead and ask. I'll do my best to answer you.
I'm not sure.
It's a difficult topic. For years I pretended like I was over it. But I'm not. I can't guarantee I can answer everything, but I want to try. Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge. His room used to be full of plants. The humidity was hard to get used to. Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star. Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it? Of course. I'll tell you what I can. We're heroic power twins. Lowly copycats. Each other's nemesis. Probably none of that. Probably. No. I've been unable to replicate the experience since the temple. My hypothesis is that the quantum locking required to sustain the connection is only possible in certain situations. Perhaps it requires some sort of aligned momentum that could resonate beyond the origin universe. But that is pure speculation on my part. I don't have nearly enough data to support a solid theory at this time. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to get used to this power myself. It's so... I don't even know how to describe it. Odd. Not gonna lie, it's weird. I had hoped for the ability to fly or something, you know. But truth be told, I'm flattered. I mean, it is some sort of cosmic compliment, right? Well, I'm part of the cool kids club now, right? But honestly, I don't really think it will change me that much. I'm still me. I thought it would change me. I thought, what if I can fly or see through walls or whatever? Would I be a different person? And if so, would I still care about the things I used to care about? It took a while for me to really figure out those feelings. They were buried deep below my drive to explore and my work with Constellation. Hey, not funny. It could happen. Power corrupts, you know. Maybe I'll become some sort of cosmic, mini-eyed monster intent on devouring humanity. Then what? Anyway, evil is a silly concept, and I'm pretty sure you'd know what to do in that case anyway. I think. Of course. What else do you want to talk about?
Alright, let's see.
Now, take a break. Let's chat. I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. It was surreal, honestly. So, most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there, but the message was garbled after that. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. No, he was frustrated and angry. He said they were going to destroy his name. He said they were going to destroy his life if he didn't leave the planet now. Then he asked me to help clear his name. Said they had a case against him. Oh, he sounded so upset. I know this is probably long done, but I heard his voice. I can't just not look into it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. No, I just thought it was garbled. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. So I think there's a paper trail. His former employer's at some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company. It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here. See what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. He knows how to navigate archived and redacted legal documents, so he'll look for anything to do with Irvin on Gagarin. If those documents are protected, he might have to pay to access them. Might need to grease some palms, too. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense? No, I know I can't. I just don't want whoever hurt him to get away with it, if that's what happened. I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything. If it weren't for Constellation business, I'd want to set up an entire lab here. Okay. Right.
Alright, well that happened. Is it in the missions? No, it's not. So let's head back to Gila City, see if anything happens there. If not, then I'll just end it here and then I'm editing these here and there in order to Starfield. Barret's quest. Okay, okay, so breach of contract is his quest.
Aquila City is a tribute to human tenacity. You can't help but be impressed with what they've done in order to survive.
See you later.
Alright, well, I guess I have to wait until he's able to talk to me next time. So, I'll edit it. I'll cut it here. Then I'll edit it to see if I... Hold on. Edit it to see if I can't add more and more to his quest. And then when we finally get his quest, that'll be its own little video. Till next time, everyone. Bye-bye.